All right. Again, I want to welcome y'all to El-beth-el Sabbath-day-church. Welcome again. Welcome again. TV Land, I welcome you to El-beth-el. We are in service already, and just want to welcome you to El-beth-el. Again, I'm Bishop Ronolad Hairston Jr. and welcome to the house of y'all. One more time, we're here at 118 Chaney Avenue, Jacksonville, North Carolina, 28540. Times of the services again, we have Shabbat starting at 11:30. The main service of y'all. Then we got Yahuwah study, instruction of the Torah on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Then we got beginning of Shabbat at 7 on Friday night. And again, we had a wonderful time last night, beautiful time last night. You know, it was awesome to be in the house of y'all. All right, the phone number here at Bethel is 910-388-5295. And my phone number myself is 910-381-3056. Okay, the creed of Bethel is Ephesians 4:5. We believe in one Yah, one faith, one baptism. In Ephesians chapter 2, verse 20, our foundation, a Bethel foundation built upon the apostles and the prophets, and Yahushua the Mashiach is the chief cornerstone. That is the one. That is our foundation. That's what we build upon. That's what we believe in, what the apostles and the prophets said, and none other. And like I said, if you got any problems with the Dabarine, I gave you the phone numbers. You know, you call, and we discuss it from there. Okay. I don't know if I forgot anything, but oh yeah, I did. We're going to get the beginning of the Shabbat. Like I said, we talked about Shabbat. It is a Shabbat day, and I leave the floor open to my brothers. You know, if they want to come. And sisters, Sue, if you have a scripture of Shabbat you want to share, you're welcome. Okay. Well, my brothers, y'all got any scripture you want to share on Shabbat? All right. Okay. Let's go to Psalms. Psalms chapter 19. Again, we do a lot of reading in the house of y'all. Psalms chapter 19. Verse 7. The law of y'all is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of y'all is sure, making wise the simple. The statutes of y'all are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandments of y'all is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of y'all is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of y'all are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, yes, than much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is your servant warned, and in keeping of them there is great rewards. Who can understand his error? Cleanse thou me from secret faults. Keep back your servant also from presumptuous sin. Let them not have dominion over me. Then shall I be upright, and I shall be innocent for the great transgression. For that great. And this is what King David was talking about. Who can understand his error? Who can understand his error? Cleanse you me from the secret faults. Verse 11. Moreover, by them is your servant warned. And in keeping of them, there is great rewards. And in keeping them is great rewards. We already know the rewards of the Shabbat. And keeping them is great rewards. You already know Shabbat is blessings. Shabbat is sanctified, but y'all commanded a blessing is great rewards. Keeping them is great rewards. Oh, I love it when it says the law of Elohim is perfect. The law of Elohim is perfect. So now I said I don't have to keep the laws of Yah. I don't have to keep the law of Shabbat. Then it ain't perfect, you ain't keeping. It's perfect of keeping the Shabbat. It's perfect. Why it's perfect? Because it's Kaddish. That's how perfect it is. It's Kadesh. It's holy. That's how perfect. You cannot change pure, sanctified, set apart. You cannot. As it says, it's Elohim. Elohim said his laws is perfect. Then it right here, it says right here, the testimony of y'all is sure, making the wise simple. Right there. Oh, but I didn't forgot converting the soul. The law of Elohim is perfect, converting the soul. That's what it does. It converts us. Why you want to convert? You want to be converted to the image of Yah. Don't be converted to the image of the world. We are the world already before you come back to Yah. The enemy already got you blinded. You doing things of the world. You think that's right. You know what I'm saying? The way the man thing is seen is right, but the end of it is death. You see that it's right, but you know the end of it is death. And you're doing everything blinded because the devil don't got you. You thinking it's right. But the laws of Yah is perfect, converting the soul. What do you mean by converting? Because we start doing the things of Yahuwah, you start walking his path, his righteousness, his statutes, your soul start getting converted because you start doing the things that he likes. You want to please your Abba. I want to please my Abba, so I'm converting the things that I used to do. Getting high, drinking, sleeping around, being around people that don't want to do nothing for y'all, doing their own thing. Defiling themselves. My soul want to be converted to the ways of Yah. My soul wants to be converted. Verse 9, the fear of Elohim is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of Elohim are true, righteous altogether. It says the judgments of Elohim are true and righteous altogether. Verse 10, more to be desired are they. More to be desired are they. More to be desired are they than gold. We don't have gold. To the Benjamins, you know what I'm saying? To the 5, the 10s, the 20s, the 50, the $100 bills. You know, more desired than that. Or any other pleasure more than money. Pleasure than anything like that. More desire. Y'all's commandment, statute, judgment could be more desired than a gold. Yeah, fine gold. Much fine gold. Sweeter also than a honey. Than a honey gold. You already know talking about sweet. Anything sweet to your taste bud, or too sweet to your hands and to your heart and to your soul. Yeah, think about that sweetness. You don't have to be just honey. And then it says, moreover, by them is your servant warned. That's what we get our warning from us. The law, statute. That is the warning. He's correcting us. He's directing us. He's leading us to his ways. That's why we have the law, statute, commandments, and precepts. That's right. That's warning us. You continue to sin, you're going to die. The wickedness is going to perish. He's going to destroy the wickedness around the earth. Or anybody that's doing wickedness, the abomination. Because y'all cannot go against his word. Remember what Leo, you know what I'm saying, Satan. He was kicked out because y'all found some wickedness in him. Y'all found some sin in him. We got the atonement of Yahushua on us, the blood that cleanses us. But if he redeemed us from the world, but if he finds sin in us, you know, wickedness in us, he'll kick us out. You know, he'll lead us. He won't bring us to us. That's why he warns us through his laws. He warns us, he directs us, he guides us. You know, the way to righteousness. And then it goes right here. Who can understand his errors? Cleanse you me from your secret fault, from my secret faults. Cleanse you me from my secret faults. Keep back your servant also from presumptuous sin. Presumptuous. Sin. Presumptuous. Y'all look that word up. I got to look up again. I didn't know it, but I forgot. That's how Satan do me. I can't retain everything. I had to look that word up. Presumptuous sin. Let them not have dominion over me. Let them, you know, dominion. You know what I'm saying? Dominion means you got subdued. It means you got a yoke on you. You means you in bondage. That means you in chain. That means you oppressed, suppressed. Dominion. That means that rules over you. A lot of people got sin rule over it right now. They think they're in the church doing good, all that. but they got sin that dominion over you. That means you got a wicked spirit. It's dominion over you. You can't, huh? Defiantly. That's what the assumption means? Defiantly.
Means you're definitely defining.
Okay.
Coming against,
Yeah, defining. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Defining. All right. From defining sin. All right. Defiance.
Yes.
Defiance. Keep me back to serve also for defiance. Sin. There you go. And I shall be innocent for the great transgression. I shall be innocent for the great. There are great transgressions. Transgression before y'all. It's great. There's a lot of great abominations, stuff, transgressions. You sin, but transgression, that's you are done past sinning, man. You don't transgress, you are done trespass, you don't transgress, man. You got too much in it where you can't get it out. I'm talking about Satan got you. He overwhelmed you. He overthrown you. He dominion over you. You are captured by the enemy. You are polluted now. You are polluted. Your garment is marked, blemished.
You stink.
Yeah, there you go. You stunk. That's thinking. I was thinking before, y'all. I know what you mean by stinking. The boy was stinking. I stunk before y'all. A stench. A stench. A stench. Yeah, stench. Yeah. Hey. Stench in the nostrils. Hey, turn away. Y'all turn away. That's bad. You that bad and y'all turn away. Stench. When y'all turn his head. Ah. That means you're a whore. The abomination is disgusted. Vomit, he'll vomit you up. That means he's vomiting. Ah! Out of the stomach. And you know that's nasty right there. Transgression. You know, he says, I shall be innocent for the great transgression. He said, let the word of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be accepted in your sight, O Yah, my strength and my redeemer. There you go. That's what we need to pray right there. And this is part of my sermon. I'm about to get in and let my words of my mouth, my daubering of my mouth, and the meditation of my heart be accepted in your sight, O Yah. My strength and my redeemer. He's my strength. Let everything now. That's what we got to be praying every day. What are we going around? Every day. Okay. Man. Let me continue on. Let's go to Romans chapter 7. The Shabbat scriptures. We talk about Shabbat. People don't believe in Shabbat. And y'all, hey, TV land, you're missing out. You ain't keeping the Shabbat. You are missing blessings today. If you're not keeping Shabbat, you are in sin today. You are in error today. Just want to let you know. If you haven't found a house to go worship, and sit under the Dabarine and let the man of y'all speak to you, the Dabarine, as he gives it to you, and set yourself aside for a minute. Leave your car alone. Leave the washing. Leave the vacuuming it out. Leave the cleaning up the house on a Shabbat. Leave all that stuff. Go on shopping with your girlfriend or your homies that are laying out, going fishing today or whatever you're doing today. Put that aside and come to the house of Yah. That's how you keep the Shabbat. Just for a minute. Do that. Then after the Shabbat's over, then do all that. Your soul will be pleased. I'm trying to help somebody. Listen to me. TV land, I'm trying to tell you. Do that. I challenge you, TV land, to do it for a month and see what happens. All right. Verse 12. Romans 7:12. I go verse. For sin take occasion by the commandments, deceive me, and by it slew me. Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandments holy. And the commandments Kaddish, just and good. The law is Kaddish, And again, TV land, don't tell me anybody talking about you don't have to do the law. If the law is Kaddish, it means Kaddish. We already know what Kaddish means. When Yahuwah told Musa to take his shoes off because he was on Kaddish ground, then Yahuwah didn't argue with y'all, did he? No, he got his shoes off and he bowed down and had his face to the ground. He not even looked up at the burning bush. We know that burning bush wasn't Yah. It was manifestation. He was speaking out of it. So the ground was Kaddish. So it says his laws is Kaddish, his commandments Kaddish, so this day is Kaddish. Then he says, remember Shabbat day and keep it Kaddish. And that's the reason why we keep it like that. We keep it our mindset, let it know it's Kaddish. All right. Let's go to Psalms 86 on the Shabbat day. We're talking about Shabbat. Again, TV Land, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to help you out there. Come on, worship y'all on the right day. Now, if you want to go on a Sunday, it's fine, but start getting Shabbat right. Make it your first, make your first appearance on y'all on the seventh day. 7 means something. Psalms 86. We're going for verse 34. Excuse me, Psalms 89. I'll get it right. It says right here, verse 30. If his son forsake my laws and walk not in my judgment, verse 30, verse 31, if they break my statute and keep not my commandments, then will I visit their transgressions with the rod and their iniquity with stripes. Nonetheless, my love and kindness will I not undertake from him, nor suffer my faithfulness to fail. My covenant will I not break, nor alter the things that is gone out of my lips. Verse 34. My covenant will I not break, nor alter the things that is gone out of my lips. I want you to get that. Yah said that. He does not alter the things that come out of his lips. His covenant he will not break. So Shabbat is a covenant. We already know that in Exodus chapter 31. Talks about the covenant. We already know about Bereshit chapter 9, I think it is, about the covenant, about the rainbow. If he altered things about the rainbow, then it's going to flood again. Flood all over. But he has not broke that. He has not altered that. So he has not altered the Shabbat. He has not altered that. Because we know the Shabbat sanctifies us. How does he sanctify you? Because you come in the presence of Yahuwah. You sit in the presence while he's two or three together in name. And in the Yahusha right here, his atonement cleanses you. And you are hearing his law, statute, commandments, judgments, and precepts. You're listening. You listen with a tuned ear. Your heart is desire to serve him. You want to please Yah with the right mind. You meditate. That's how you're being sanctified here. He knows that you sanctify because you're being obedient. Your obedience is better than sacrifice. That's what Yah says. Your obedience is better than any sacrifice that you give. And you can't be saying you're giving your sacrifice to Yahusha when you're being disobedient anyway, because Yahusha's sacrifice is not going to work if you are wrong. Now, you come with a contrite spirit and you repenting before Yah, Yahusha's sacrifice is going to work for you. The blood's going to cover you because you are repenting and you are turning to Yah. You are accepting his law, statute, commandments, judgment, precepts. You are attending to it. You're taking hearer to it. That's what you're doing. Remember, his laws are perfect, converting the souls. Converting the soul. His law is perfect, converting the soul. And that's what it is. You want your soul converted. I want my soul converted. Some things I cannot have. Some things, he teaches me and it hits me in my stomach, it cuts me up. I might not like it, but my soul can get converted. I'm going to change. So my soul can be converted so I can please Yah. Like I shared, some things I don't like. Some things I don't like what Yah tells you. But we put our flesh under subjection. You tell your flesh, get it together. You know what I'm saying? Get it together. Okay. Again, we're talking about covenant. My covenant will I not break, nor alter the things that has gone on my lips. Let's go to Isaiah 55. Come on. A few more scriptures, not going to be long on Shabbat. Isaiah 55. Yes, Yahoo. Eliakim, you working on my list of the books?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir. All right. Let's see if I can find it. Thank you, Yahushua. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's go for it. You speak. I'm gonna run where you running. You run like I'm gonna run with you. Isaiah 55 verse 4. It's Yahoo. Behold.
You said 56.
I said 55.
Yeah, I'm at 55.
Oh, you're 55?
You say 54, you say 56.
But I'm still,
I thought you said 56.
Nah.
I said 4.
I can't, the 56 is the Shabbat scripture, but we're going 55. I want 55. I'm trying to find my scripture, man. All right. 4. Behold, I have given him for witness to the people, a leader and a commander to the people. Behold, thou shalt call a nation thou shalt knowest not, and a nation that knew not thee shall run unto thee because of Elohim your Yah, and for the Kadesh one of Yisrael, for he have glorified thee. Seek Elohim while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the uprightness his thoughts, and let him return to Elohim, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our Yah, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor my ways, nor your ways, my ways, says Elohim. We got to keep that reminding us. His thoughts are not our thoughts, and his ways are not our ways. So y'all talking about the Shabbat way, and y'all talking about, oh, Sunday's all right. You know, then no, that's not the way. You know, that's not Elohim's way. I'm trying to tell you, his way is Shabbat. He had blessed it from the beginning, and it's blessed forevermore. How can you say, well, we're going to worship on Sunday, we're going to make us that day, we're going to say that's Resurrection Day? No, you can't do that. You can't make a day, because you don't stand there, because when man stamps something, man fouls it. He stinks. If I change something, I stink. I can't do nothing like that. How can I change Elohim's ways? His ways, his thoughts are not like our thoughts. His ways are not our ways. Why can you think about your thoughts trying to change the day of Elohim and make it your ways? You think it's good. You done found it already. Now you got the whole world going on Sunday now. Even got the other worlds going on there. Now you want to go to Jesus. Now you want to change the day. Now you go over the world like the Kush and over there to Europe and over these other in South America and stuff. You want to worship Yahusha. You worship him on a Sunday. How many people worship on a Sunday? They'll mess them up already because your thoughts are wrong. And then you want to say that's my way now, and you want to change the way of Yah. You cannot change the way of Yahuwah. He already set the mark already. He already set the guidelines already. He already had the plumb line already. He is our foundation already that we build upon. You build on some other foundation. We're going to make a Sunday the day to worship. Now you got everybody want to worship. Now everybody forgot about the Shabbat. They don't preach on the Shabbat. They don't even speak on the blessings on Shabbat. They don't think there's blessings on Sunday. Ain't no blessings on Sunday. None. Lucky if he be there in the midst of you when two or three together in his name. But I doubt that. But I bet you he be here today. I don't even have to say Yahusha today. He gonna bless me. Because he already said there's a blessed day already. He already said it's good this day. And he said, all right, if you obey to my covenant, he already said what you said. El-King talking about what? Brother Faye, which one of y'all talking about 56? He already said that already. You know what I'm saying? You keep the righteousness, you say, and not do your own thing, he will be blessed. He said he'll accept your sacrifice. He will hear your prayers, your petitions, because you take heed to the Shabbat day. Not defiling yourself, not speaking your own words, not lying to yourself. But your thoughts are not, he said, your thoughts are not my thoughts. Your ways are not my ways. Yahushua talking about that. Verse 9. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways. The heavens is higher than the earth. You already know how the heavens to heaven. Then my ways are higher than your ways. Then how can you be changing Shabbat? If his ways are higher, then why are you changing it to a Sunday? If his ways are higher than your ways, he already commanded them to keep the Shamarine, to keep in the Shamarine, the heavens. He already commanded the Shabbat day already to keep it conditioned anyway. He commanded that, and then we're gonna mess around and come and try to change it. Excuse me. Changing it. It says for as the rains, verse 9, for the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain cometh down and the snow from Shamarine and returns not there, but waters the earth. I like that. Return is not, you know, the rain don't go back to the clouds. It might, this was saying it and vaporize, man. You know, it comes down, snow, you know, snow don't go back up. When the last time you see some snow go right back up to the heaven? I see snow come down and melt. I want to know about that. When that happens, let me know. When you watch snow flow right back up like that. When you see snow come down like that. I don't see no snow going back up like this. He's talking about his word. His word comes down. And it says, and it brings forth the bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out my mouth. And it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things whereto I sent it. That is Shabbat. The Shabbat right there. That is Shabbat. It said it shall prosper. It said it goes forth out my mouth, and it shall not return unto me void. The Shabbat ain't going back to void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things wherefore I sent it. So shall my word be that goes forth out my mouth. We already know his go words out his mouth. It does not alter. It does not change. It does not go void. That is Yahusha. Same with Shabbat. Yeah, and people don't even believe in the Shabbat. People don't even live the Shabbat. People don't even talk about the Shabbat. You don't even mention Yah's name on Shabbat. You don't even mention Yahusha on Shabbat. You're doing your own things, speaking your own words, finding your own pleasures. You ain't delighting in Yah. That's why it's a curse to y'all. Y'all curse. Don't even keep the Shabbat. Curse, people. Curse. I speak it. I can speak it. Y'all curse if you don't keep Shabbat. There's an abomination to him. Because he wants to bless you. He wants to lift you up. He wants to do all he can for you on his blessed day. But you turning down his blessings, man. Shame on you. Because you want to worship on a Sunday. And you don't want to take heed on the Shabbat day. It'd be like Ishmael, man, running to the house. I like that. When you see it on his face, he desired to be to the house of Yah. That's why I want to be on Shabbat day. A desire, mindset, focus, desire. Because he only said one day. Yes, we try to serve him every day the best we can. But there's only one day we come to reverence him. We all come together collectively. We're on one accord, one mind. And hey, I'm going to go to my scripture again. In Psalms 133, when the brothers dwell together in unity, he commanded a blessing. That's 2 blessings, right? Really, now you got 4 blessings, man. On Shabbat, I just learned one. Thank you, TV Land. I just learned 4 blessings on Shabbat day. 4 blessings, all right? Yahuwah blesses you on Shabbat day, commanded a blessing, all right? When you pay your offerings and tithes to y'all on Shabbat day, that's 2 blessings. Yahusha said, blessed is he that comes in the name of Elohim. I come in the name of Yahusha. been born in Yahusha, been baptized in Yahusha. That's 3 blessings. All right, and the 4th blessing, I just learned this today. Hey, this hot on the press. It's hot skillet. Pancakes time. Here you go. 4 blessings right here. Psalms 133. We are in unity together. How are we in unity together? We keep the Shabbat together. We praise y'all together. We love Yahusha together. We're in unity together. Y'all said he commanded a blessing. 4 blessings, Elder King. 4 blessings. I speak 4 blessings on Shabbat day. You tell me the 4 blessings on a Sunday. Give it to me. Through the scriptures. 4 blessings.
Pig fat. Pork chops.
Chitlins.
And chitlins. That's the 4 blessings.
And hog balls. I can speak that now because I don't eat no pork. Before it would hit me to my gut because I love some chitlins, but no, can't eat it no more. Know why? It's an abomination to y'all. He said so. Don't eat no more pig. So I don't eat no more pig. No more bacon. None of that. I liked it. That's why I said I crucified the flesh. Denied. That's what you got to do sometimes. Kick it to the curb. Tell flesh, get it together. And this old man got it together. Amen. Amen. He said, hallelujah. Wow. But we gonna spoke the 4 blessings again. All right? And this is the last scripture. Let's go. I got to find the scripture. Excuse me. Let me tell a story. Like I said, line. We got to get our main scripture out the way. That's Exodus 20, verse 8, 11, or Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 12, 17. But we're going to go to Numbers real quick, chapter 21. Let me try to find his last blessing scripture right here. And then we're going to go to the main scripture of Shabbat. And then from there, we go on the sermon today. And like I said, I'm not trying to be long-winded with y'all today. You know, but I appreciate y'all. You know. I'm going to try to find it right here. Watch. Okay, I know I won't find it. But let me try. Yahusha, thank you. All right. We talk about Balak and what he said. All right. Okay. Keep on going. If I can find out, I think Yahusha real quick. We were talking about, we gotta get a chance to see it. All right, thank you. Where chapter 22, I understand where it's top, but I want to get where it says in 23, verse 8. I'm going to go from here. Where it says right here, 22:12. Come on, man. All right. Thank you, Kusha. Thank you, y'all. Okay. It says right here in verse 7. We talk about Balak. You already know the story about Balak. He was disobeyed Yah. I forgot the king. The king got Balak. He was a soothsayer. He wanted to curse the children of Israel. But y'all told him, do not even go with this man. All right, he says Yasharel is blessed. You cannot curse what's blessed. Okay? But, the first time he says, no, I got to obey y'all what he said. But the second time, the king sends more represented men, more rulers, and with money. So then the money got in the way, so he got on his mule and started going. Then the mule, seen the Malachi in the way, so he started going to the side. He seen it with a sword, and then he kept on crushing his leg. And then Balaam got mad, and he started beating the mule, the donkey. Then y'all opened his mouth, and he says, why you beat me? They said, haven't I been faithful with you from the beginning? And he said, I beat you because, man, you keep on going to this wall. And then, y'all opened his eyes up, and he seen the Malachi with his sword about to cut him down, and he repented. Then he told him, you go speak what I tell you to speak. You know, he said, if it wasn't for that mule, they said, I would have took your head off right then and there. You know, the mule saved his butt. And it says right here, verse 5, and Elohim, chapter 23, verse 5. And Elohim put a sword in Balaam's mouth and said, and returned to Balak, and thus thou shalt speak. And he returned unto him, and lo, he stood by his burnt offering sacrifice, and he and all the princes of Moab. And he took up his parable and said, Balak, the king of Moab, have brought me from Aram out of the mountains of the east, saying, curse me Jacob, and come to defile Yisrael. How shall I curse whom Yah have not cursed? Or how shall I defile whom Elohim have not defiled? All right. Oh boy, I wish I could find my scripture. That is not the one. That's why Satan, I rebuke you right now. All right. Thank you, Yahushua. All right. You had to rebuke Satan real quick. You know what I'm saying? Once you rebuke him, then your eyes open up. Here we go. Thank you, Yahushua. Verse 18. Same chapter. And it took up the parable and said, rise up, Balak, and hear. Hearken to me, thou son of Zippor. Yah is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Have he said, and shall he not do it? Here you go. Have he said he should not do it? That's Isaiah 55. All right? Or have he spoken it, and shall he not make it good? That's still Isaiah 55. Behold, I receive a commandment to bless, and he hath blessed and cannot reverse it. That's what I'm talking about. When something's blessed, it cannot be reversed. That is the scripture I've been trying to find. Yahuwah don't bless the Shabbat, and you cannot reverse it. You cannot defile it. You cannot curse it, because what's blessed was blessed. That's what he's telling. He was telling that to Balaam. He couldn't curse Yisrael, because Yah has blessed Yisrael. And if he blessed it out his mouth, it's done. Yah don't bless the Shabbat out his mouth. He cannot reverse it or defile it. So today and forevermore, on February the 24th, 2018, is blessed. It's blessed. And I say that again. We speaking blessings. That's why I bless y'all within the name of Yahushua. Because that's a blessing. Y'all get blessings. I'm praying that y'all keep on telling your blessing, all y'all. The sound of my voice. You know, Pastor Desiree, Sister Sue, Brother Favorite, Brother Ismail, and Elder King, and myself. I put myself in here. Because we keep the Shabbat. Everybody that sound of my voice. On Shabbat day, blessings on y'all. On yous. Blessings on yous. Today. You like that yous? You like that? Yeah. Yous. I got to get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for the last scripture of Shabbat, we go to Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 12. The end of the Shabbat scriptures. We talk about blessings on Shabbat. TV land, get this. Blessings on Shabbat. You go ahead and keep on doing your own thing. Y'all missing out. You think you're having fun on a Saturday, off work, still got some money in your pocket, going shopping, doing your own thing, but y'all curse. I'm telling y'all.
What chapter, what verse?
Chapter 5, verse 12, please.
Deuteronomy.
It says right here, keep the Shabbat day to sanctify it, as Elohim your Yah has commanded you. That's command. Keep the Shabbat day to sanctify it. It means set apart, as Elohim your Yah has commanded you. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Shabbat of Elohim of Yah. It tells you the seventh is the Shabbat of Elohim, your Yah. In it thou shalt not do any work, you, nor your sons, nor your daughters, nor your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your ox, nor your mule, nor your cattle, nor your stranger, nor your stranger that is within your gates. People that chilling with you, your stranger that want to come and visit with you. Tell them, We keeping a Shabbat today. Come with me. If no, got to get out. He said, keep it stepping. That's my word, keep it stepping, yo. The stranger, he wants to come by. You got to go, man. Today's Shabbat. That's within your gates. That your manservant, maid servant, people that work for you, may rest as well as you. They love you, man. Get you some manservant, maid servant that work for you on your job and stuff, knowing that you keeping the Shabbat, and hey, and they don't have to work, man, they'll love you then. You know what I'm saying? You got grievous hard work and stuff, and then you say, well, I got to keep the Shabbat. Well, y'all got a day off today. At least they know they get one day off, man. Instead of working 7 days a week like these other companies, factories and stuff, working 7 days a week, mandatory. If you get one of those days off, you're straight fired. You need to talk to them. And remember that you was a servant in the land of Nazarene, that Elohim, your Yah, brought you out thence through a mighty hand and by a stretched out arm. Therefore, Elohim, your Yah, commanded you to keep the Shabbat day. Now he don't talk about it. He done got you out of bondage. We were in bondage one time. Nazarene, the spiritual Nazarene right here, bondage. Done got us out by a stretched out strong hand. Now he's commanded us. He says, remember what y'all was in bondage about. We was in bondage because we were blinded by Satan. Had us blinded. Doing everything he had us doing. Naive. Had us on a leash. Walking us around and stuff. Pulling us back like a dog. Satan had us. Trained. We was in bondage and chains and oppressed by Satan. But y'all done brought us out of the stretch out arm. Remember when he got us out of Nazarene. Our spiritual Nazarene. Remember that. That's what he's telling us around. Remember when I got you. So I commanded you to keep the Shabbat day. He commanded us now. He commanded y'all now, TV land, to keep the Shabbat day. He commanded us now. Now I didn't command you. Elohim didn't command you. Brother Faith didn't command you. Elder Ismail didn't command you. Sister Sue didn't command you. Y'all commanded you. That's who commanded you. Don't say in my word and I'm making y'all come to the house of y'all. I ain't making you come do nothing. I'm going to tell you. You do what you want to do. You grown. You ain't under my roof. You ain't my son and my daughter, my grandchildren. Y'all grown. You know what I'm saying? Y'all grown. What he told me is to knock the dust off my feet. I'm good about that. You want to get Vic and get mad at me? Hey, I turn around and keep on walking. I hope you don't throw no stones at me in the back of my head. All right. That is our Shabbat scriptures for the day. Got any questions about Shabbat anymore? TV land, please call me. And like I said, Brother Fabian, I guess they're scared. Don't nobody call me, man. I'm lonely, TV land. You ain't called me yet.
One day.
One day. I got my guns ready. Come on. Come on, Clint Eastwood style. Yo, what's up? You know, the good, the bad, the ugly. That's my card. That's my product. That's my gunshot movie right there. The good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Clint Eastwood. And then you got Angel Eyes. And what's his name? All right. Well, I want to thank Yahushua again for our Shabbat day scriptures. Let's get ready for the sermon today and thank y'all for what he has given us. Again, I'm not trying to be long, but we speak the word around here. And you know, it's Shabbat time. Praying the TV land, praying that you get your Dabreen out, and go over the scriptures, get out your TVs, your smartphones, and your devices with your ear things on your ears and stuff. And you have your phone, that's all you walk around with your ear things, man. Come on, man. Get in the Dabreen. Get set apart some time. Read the Dabreen. Listen to y'all. Y'all's trying to get your attention. Y'all loves you. He loves you through the Dabreen. He sent his only begotten son, Yahusha. You know, learn of him. Get your soul cleansed. Prepare your temple. Prepare your body, your vessel of honor before y'all take you home. Yahuwah going to take you home. If not, he's going to leave you here for the wicked one. All right. Let's pray. Yahushua, we thank you again one more time to be in the house and we prepare for the study. Yahushua, you gave me the Dabarim again this morning. Yesterday you gave me the word. I'm thankful, Yahuwah, that may I present it to my brothers and my sisters and to the TV land out there. May you open their house. Give them a heart of flesh, not a heart of stone, that they may receive your Dabarim, that they may use it for your glory, Yahushua, and they may cleanse their life and make their life better in you, Yahushua. We pray this in Yahushua's name. Amen. All right. Y'all has been dealing with me. Again, I share this again. You've been dealing with me to create in me a right rock. Create in me a right rock. Create in me the right spirit. Create in me a clean heart. Create in me the right spirit. He's been dealing about that. We are doing right now, but we are still pressing the mark. Pressing to the high mark, the high calling of Yah. We are still pressing. We are still focusing. We are still doing all we can to get to the Shamarine. Because we already know Yah's coming back. He's coming back for his people. But we staying focused. And you know, but we staying still. Cleanse us. Because he was dealing with me this week. And I'm living the best I can, reading, studying. I'm flesh and blood like everybody else. I ain't Superman. I got the stupid thing on me, which is the rock, the spirit. That's what I'm saying is in me. And hey, I'm just like you. But still, keep my soul cleansed. I want the right rock before Yah. I want it to be perfect. All I can. He told Abraham, walk to be thou perfect. That's the same thing. Clean me the right rock and a clean heart that I may please you. And that's what I want to talk about today. But like I said, I mentioned again, I know it's going to be a tough week, but I'm excited. I'm going again to another fast. And I don't know how he does it, because I say I go on a fast. I can say I'm going to do one thing, he can switch that fast. And I'm not going to say how many days, because I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that. I'm going, hey, that's what I said. I say something, then Yahuwah say, no, you're doing this. And I go do it. But I'm going to keep my mouth shut, but I'm going to be obedient on this Monday. And that's what I'm doing. I want to be able to prepare my vessel unto honor to him. We are still trying to do stuff in this house. We are doing much things. And I just want to be cleansed. I want to be tuned to him. And like I said, this year, he's doing it again. He's bringing back my flesh and my soul back into that fasting mode. Back preparing myself before him. And that's what you're doing. When you cleanse your heart, you get in the right rock before him. You clean yourself before Yah. That's what you want. I ain't doing it for y'all. For y'all users, y'all people right there. I ain't doing it for none of y'all. I'm doing it for him. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, be big about it and everything else and show off anything about that. It's not about that. It's preparing our body a living sacrifice before Yahuwah. And that's what we're doing. Because like I said, we're still trying to get the kush. I am. Y'all know I got a calling. You know I got to do things over there. For the house here, you know, for the wickedness that's around our gates, to continue to loosen the wickedness that Satan's trying to penetrate. He's trying to penetrate over there to kush as well. He's trying to penetrate here. We want to stop him everywhere he's trying to go. So we want to prepare our vessels to continue unto honor to do his will. Okay, again, we do a lot of reading in Bethel. So that I'll give you the scriptures that you go home and you go back over the same scriptures. You read yourself. Just don't be listening to me and that's it. I want you to get yourself and go back to the Dabarim and let Yahuwah minister to you. Yahuwah will talk to you. Let's go to Yeshayahu, Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 6. All right. Isaiah chapter 6, 1 through 10. It says, in the year that King Uzziah died, I saw also Elohim sitting upon a throne, high lifted up, and his train filled the temple. Above it stood the seraphim. Each one had 6 wings. With twine he covered his face, And with twine he covered his feet, and with twine he did fly. And one cried unto another, saying, Kadesh, Kadesh, Kadesh is Elohim of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. And the post of the door moved at the voice of him that cried, and the house was filled with smoke. Then said I, Woe is me, woe is me, woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of people of unclean lips, for my eyes have seen the King, the Elohim of hosts. I use verse 5. Back in the day, this is what I learned in my history. I love it. I love it when I read a little bit about the history of Yeshayahu. He was a prophet in the midst of kings, like the governor and like the cabinet. So he was in the midst of people with unclean lips. He was unclean lips. That means he was compromising a little bit. That means he wasn't a prophet like me. That means he slacked off a little bit of doing everything for y'all. He got his hands polluted a little bit. Hands dirty. There was a little couple of dirt on his garment and stuff. He was compromising the Dabarim a little bit. That's why he said he had unclean lips. He couldn't go before Yahuwah at that time. Right then and there, when he was asked to go, he could not do anything because he was unclean lips. Just like us sometimes. We're in the house of y'all every Shabbat, beginning Shabbat, Yahuwah studies, and something in the world might cling on us and we get messed up a little bit. You know, come off our game plan a little bit. That means we become unclean. That means that we don't love y'all, we just slipped up a little bit. It happens. If it can happen to a prophet, and I'm going to get to the kings, who is us? This is royalty we're talking about, the position where they were at. These are anointed men. A prophet is already anointed with the rock of dish, with the oil over his head. And the rock of dish, man, he's talking to Yahuwah. Kings are anointed already, just like King Saul, King Daud were anointed, and they were changed. Now, we are people of Yah. You know, so we got the same rock of dish to Yahusha, the Comforter. There's no difference. None difference. So we can fall off the horse right now. We can get like said, go to the left and right and then go forward. That can happen. Yes, Yahweh said he was with unclean lips. He said, whoa, I'm a man of unclean lips. Whoa. He said, hold on. I can't do nothing for him yet. Sometimes we like that. Because he was being a midst of people. Think about the people that we're around. Ain't none like us. We are slim pickings right here. Everybody, I'm serious. You know that. Slim pickings right here. Everybody else is unclean lips. Not running like we running, but we are missing them all the time. We can start longing them to do the things they want to do. Be coveted. You know what I'm saying? I think it's all right now. Y'all forgive me. That's what we start saying. Start getting naive. You know what I'm saying? Get delusional. Start denying our faith with Yahuwah. You know, and just get with them. Interacting with them. Start mingling with them. Start doing all that. Then we become unclean. Like Yeshayahu. He was high up. He was the prophet at the time. He talking about, I'm with unclean lips. Saying right here. Said, woe is me, for I am unclean, undone, because I am a man with unclean lips. And I dwell in the midst of people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the King of Elohim of hosts. Then flew one of the serpents unto me, having a live coal in his hands, which he had taken with the tongs from off the altar. And he laid it upon my mouth and said, this have touched your lips, and your iniquity is taken away, and your sin purged. Also I heard the voice of Elohim saying, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, Here am I, send me. All right. I want to get at verse 7. Yeshua repented. That's what we do when we get on our knees and pray and say, y'all, I'm sorry, forgive me. I'm unclean lips. Then he sends his melody and the coal off the altar with thorns and place on our lips. And then our sins, our iniquity is forgiven. Then he said, who will I send? Then you say, send me. I'm ready. I'm ready. Because I'm a vessel of honor now. I'm a vessel of use of Yahusha. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Created me in a right rock. Give me a clean heart. Created me. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what Yahweh was doing right there. He had to say, I'm going to undo, because Yahweh was ready to move. Yahweh was ready to do some work right then and there. And he called on him. He couldn't do nothing. Because he had foul lip. Unclean. He was unclean. Like he said, in the book of Leviticus, when you're unclean, you must say, unclean, unclean, unclean. You had leprosy or anything like that. You had to let them know you unclean. Couldn't touch a menstrual woman, unclean. Couldn't touch nobody dead, unclean to the eve. You got to wash your clothes and you clean to the evening time. Any dead carcass you touch, unclean. Samson was messing up. Unclean, giving honey to his mother and father and not tell him. He would know he would have got that. That's why he kept his mouth shut. With a dead beast with a honeycomb up in there. Unclean. That's what I was trying to tell you. Come with a right spirit. Right spirit. You got to be like Yeshua. He repented. I like the way he said that. Where he says, I'm done because I'm a man that's unclean lips. And I dwell in the midst of people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the King Elohim host. And that's what Yahushua should do with the Ruach HaKodesh. That's what the comfort is supposed to do. He's supposed to knock on your heart. He's supposed to warn you. Hey, wake up. You're getting off the path. Hey, get on your knees. You need to pray. Hey, you need to repent for this. Hey, you done did this and wasn't right. Hey, get it right. Before you keep on knocking hard. Continue on moving. Let's go to Psalms 32. Psalms 32. Thank you, Husha. Psalms 32. This is one of my favorite verses, one of my favorite chapters, especially when I was coming back to Yahuwah. Blessed is whose verse 1, whose transgressions is forgiven, whose sin is covered. Blessed is the man unto whom Elohim imputeth not iniquity, and whose rock there is no guile. There you go. When I kept silence, my bones waxed old through my roaring all the day long. For day and night your hand was heavy upon me. My moisture is turned into drought or summer. I acknowledge my sin unto you, and my iniquity have I not hid. I said, I will confess my transgressions unto Elohim, and thou forgavest the iniquity of my sins. I like that where he says, for day and night your hand was heavy upon me. That's when Yahuwah is on you. He loves you. He loves you. That's why his hand's upon you when you sin. The way of the transgression is hard. He had his hand upon you. Yes. His hand is on you hard when we are messing up and know we ain't doing right. Know we about to slip, about to fall off or something. His hand is on us hard. But he said, when I acknowledge, it said my moisture was turned into drought. You dried up. We are living through Yahuwah. It's comforting. We are living. We are life. But we start to dry up. The rock is leaving us. Dry. And starting to dry up. And continue on. And then it says, I will confess. It says, I acknowledge my sins unto you, and my iniquity have I not hid. I said, I will confess my transgression to Elohim, and you forgave us my iniquity. That's, again, you want to make a right spirit. Clean my heart. We got to confess our iniquities before Yah. Confess it, and He will forgive us our iniquity. For this shall everyone that is godly pray unto you in a time when thou mayest be found. That's when you need to be doing it, when He's made to be found. Because we already know in Proverbs 1, don't get it when He start laughing at you. You know, He came to you, and you turn away wisdom and knowledge.